I liked you better with glasses.
Too bad. I like me better without them.
Hey, pretty fans! Welcome to a special bonus episode,
Holiday Spectacular.
Christmas bonus episode of the Better with Glasses podcast. I'm your host, Nikki Dazalia, and with me, as always, is Casey.
Hey, hey.
And
Wait.
today-
Instead of hey, say ho, ho.
Do you want to do it again?
Ho, ho, ho. No.
Do you want to do it
No,
again?
I think we're good.
So today we're doing a special bonus episode. It's been a while since we've been on camera, and we're really
For real.
festive people, if you can't tell. So this is our special holiday studio,
'Tis the season to be jolly, what they say.
and you are wearing a beautiful plaid Christmas robe.
Vicky bought it for me. It's got my initial on it over here, too. I feel like Clark Griswold and Home Alone all wrapped into one.
So I have a question for you. Do you like that as a gift? Like if I
What do you mean?
I
Of
gave it
course.
to you beforehand, but if I wrapped it up and gave it to you as a gift, would you like it?
If I had no idea going into the gift and would have
Mhm.
gotten it, of course.
Okay.
How about this? She gave me the wrong one at first. She gave me hers.
And you're like, this is too
And she was
small.
trying to sell me on it, like, no, that's an extra large. I'm like, hon, this thing is tiny. Like, no, because they were mismarked in the packages.
Yeah, they were mismarked, and
It's like,
then
no, it's that's the size.
well, then I had a mini panic attack
Girl.
because I thought I embroidered the wrong ones. It was a whole thing. But the reason that I ask is because in season 2, episode 2, when Belly and Conrad are driving in the car,
Mm-hmm.
Belly says, "Hey, did you give your mom that bike?" And he said, "Yeah, she loved it thanks to you." And he said, "I was just gonna get her a bathrobe." And Belly says, "Yeah, that's what Steven got my mom. Why are boys so bad at giving gifts?"
Well, listen, this is a fucking
Pottery
Pottery Barn fur encrusted embroidered bathrobe, and we're not bathrobe people.
Mm-hmm.
So like to
So you think it's
break
special?
them out once a month, not once a month, 1 month out of the year,
Yeah.
because I've literally worn this every day for the last week. To break them out once a the year is
Yeah.
special, interesting. If
Okay.
it was just like a fucking blue one or a white one that you got from the hotel that
Right.
doesn't have any special meaning or embroidery or whatever, that's not a great gift.
Okay.
But
All right.
this one is just dripping
Well, Belly was just giving shit to
in
Conrad.
Christmas swag here.
Okay. It is. It's pretty swagtastic. It's got the fur on it.
For you YouTube viewers out there.
For you non-YouTube viewers,
put my hood
you
up.
just put the hood up and he looks like an Esquimo.
Hoodies up.
Anyway, all right. So we're here because we're just doing a bonus episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, I don't know what we're gonna do. Naughty or nice list?
So last year, do you remember our Christmas episode last year?
We recorded that shit in the car.
We did. We were driving up to New York. So this year we're doing it a little bit differently. We're hanging out here with my family.
Shout out to all my people listening to this in the car on the way to wherever they're going for the
wow.
holidays.
Yeah,
Nothing like traveling for the holidays.
I know. So then
Oh,
we'll be
it's
in the
Christmas
car.
time, little baby.
Oh boy. We need at least 5 minutes for Casey to sing. But anyhow, so we're driving up to New York. There's all this like road noise. We're like, hey, sorry about that. But last year we played a game. So this year we're gonna play a game too.
Yeah, when I was thinking of the game, I was thinking we were gonna pick names out of a hat. Do we have that option?
I was intending to,
Damn.
but instead I just have it on my little phone here.
Well, let me be the randomizer.
Oh, okay.
I'll
you're
pick
just
'em
gonna-
randomly.
You're just gonna call them out.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna call out a name, and we're gonna decide if they're naughty or nice.
are we just gonna jump right into this thing?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, let's do
Let's
it.
jump right in.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna go random. I wish there was like a randomizer on app. There probably is, but that would take more time.
There definitely is.
All right.
Hey, wait! Before we start, can we point out some of our special things here?
Proceed.
Would you like to name the special thing on your table?
This is a gift that we got from one of my friends at my old job. Shout out Robbie.
For the
Yep.
Spotify and Apple listeners.
I'm holding up a picture, a dog toy. It looks just like my dog, and it's got a Santa Claus hat, and I demanded it be on my table for this podcast. So
But what else is on your table?
this is a Wachterbach coffee mug. My mom actually has these mugs, and she's had them forever. Every year around Christmas, she's got the whole set, and it was very cool to see in season 2, Belly busts out one of these mugs. So I've grown up with this mug, and 30 years, and to see Belly have it was very. I was like, oh my God, those are the mugs that my mom has.
Okay.
They're very famous
What's on my
mugs.
table?
A candle.
Yeah, the
A
candle is the only thing that has nothing to do with TSITP. So we have a Cocoa is my specialty mug with little Junior Mint on it. You can get it on Amazon for like $10. They're really cool.
and then chocolate covered pretzels, which
Is from the book.
yeah,
So Belly's.
Belly loves her chocolate covered pretzels.
And you can get chocolate covered pretzels in all different shapes and forms, but I needed the bucket because apparently she was sitting on the couch with a bucket, and Conrad says the whole like, did you just stick your head in it to save time? So need to have the bucket. And then I have some Connie baby stickers, which really aren't Christmassy, except that this cute little Etsy shop that I got them from sent it in Christmas packaging. So I kept that on there. And then I also have a friend next to me that I'm going to sit with the whole episode.
My friend is over here. Let's see if I can get her tail on. There you go, a little tail.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's sitting with our dog, Shay. But I'm sitting with Junior Mint, who is in all of our episodes. But, you know,
Maybe we'll
it's finally his season, right? Like a summer show, Christmas bear with a scarf. Doesn't always fit.
maybe we'll leave this part in only for the video
Mm.
people.
Or
Doesn't make for great audio.
or go to YouTube and check it out. Oh, also, real quick for our YouTube listeners, we haven't been on YouTube for a while because we've been doing all these mini series. So the mini series we decided to just do on
And I was salty with YouTube because they kept on giving me like stupid copyright infringement. Yeah, I'm getting over it now. I'm getting back, putting my foot back into the water. I uploaded first video on YouTube today in like 3 months.
Yikes.
Freaking YouTube, man.
We love you, YouTube.
Love you, YouTube.
Thank you for all of our subscribers and listeners on YouTube. But if you don't listen on Audible or Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure you do if you wanted some extra content because we have all of our miniseries there. So anyhow, so you did the same game on your podcast for UVA,
Yeah.
right? And you're like, I'm not gonna have a really long naughty list because I want to be nice.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy.
And I'm gonna preface it by saying the same thing that you did.
Drum roll, please.
I'm really terrible.
The
at drum roll.
first person on the naughty or nice list is Julia, Aunt Julia.
Mm.
She is a conundrum.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be nice, right? But at the end of the day, it's 50-50. You gotta go on a list somewhere, and I'll explain all of my thoughts.
Yeah,
But
even if you're naughty, you're not that naughty.
right, exactly. I think Julia goes on the naughty list.
Mic drop.
She came around, but
That's going on
yeah.
the highlight reel.
Yeah, I think she goes on the naughty list. Because what happened? She was kind of a jerk in the beginning.
Whoa, then that means because her and Conrad had a couple of head-to-head ram sessions.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say Conrad was on the nice list.
Oh shit.
So
Sizzle reel.
but wait, okay. So where would you put Aunt Julia?
I would say naughty for sure.
Naughty? Okay.
Yeah.
She came around at the end and we got a little bit of her backstory, but she didn't make it all the way on the plane for Susanna's funeral. She was being a jerk to the kids. She was being a jerk to her kid
Yeah.
too.
Like
And yeah, I think she goes on the
she didn't
naughty
make it all the way
list.
back up the other mountain, you know.
Yeah, well, at the very end.
She was on Naughty Mountain. And then
for like most of it.
For most of it. And she tried to climb down to Nice Hill, but didn't quite get there. All right. Next up, Cleveland Castillo.
Ooh, nice. So nice.
Yeah, season 2 didn't get much opportunity, but in his small opportunities, super nice.
So, well, okay. So, do you remember all the stuff that he did?
Yes.
What?
He set Laurel up with a reading group.
Yes,
Very
because
nice. Selfless.
Yeah. So he set her up with that, and then also he surprised her. Remember, like she was like, "Oh, are you here for the book event?" And he was like, Would you be freaked out if I said I was here to see you? So he was like celebrating her new book that had just come out. According to Steven talking to Laurel, there were some shenanigans.
And I think the fact that he was even in it at all means he's coming back. He's gonna be here for the long haul.
He's like an open storyline.
All right. Ooh, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. I'm gonna put Jeremiah on the nice list.
But why are you saying that like it's a crazy thing?
Well, okay, so he has the opposite of Aunt Julia in that Aunt Julia started out very, very naughty. Like if you asked us 3 episodes in, we'd be like, we don't like her. Which you go back and listen to our episode from
Probably did.
season 3, we probably did say that. Jeremiah in the beginning was very much a jerk, very much a jerk. But that was like him being frustrated by everything that happened and the whole Belly thing.
I think all you need to know is that he let there be that option of Belly's not thinking straight. She really wants Conrad. That could be a thing. Like,
oh yeah,
like he didn't just take her.
right. Yeah,
He let that be an option.
A lot of that was him protecting his own heart too.
Right. Like I'm not gonna get involved with this because 3 months down the road,
yeah,
we know what really is popping.
yeah. So all things considered, I'd put him on the nice list, and I think it just also goes back to the last episode. Like I just can't get over the scene between the two brothers
Mm-hmm.
and how they actually talked about their feelings for Belly and all that. So now Jeremiah did do some naughty things. He almost kissed Belly like 18 times and didn't tell his brother. He had a chance to tell his brother when they decided to be open and honest with each other on the beach. He didn't tell him shit. He got caught kissing his brother's ex-girlfriend on his car. That was all kind of naughty. Oh, he yelled at Conrad and blamed him for leaving him stranded with his mother and saying that he didn't care. And he's selfish.
This can go a bunch of different ways. Conrad, the same stuff happens in the first season.
But like, but overall, like, I think Jeremiah season 2 was like he was a good Jeremiah.
Yeah, just because you have a bad day doesn't mean you have a bad life. Just because you done some mean things doesn't mean you're a bad person.
Just because I don't want him to end up with Belly and some of his stuff is kind of cringe
Sizzle
with
reel.
her doesn't mean that he isn't a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I just don't think he belongs with Belly.
All right, Taylor.
You're gonna disagree with me on this one.
What in the hell could she have done to put her on the naughty list?
Where? Okay, go. You go. Naughty or nice?
Nice.
Why?
She took up for Belly when she was when she was in Cousins and hiding out. Was faking it, saying that, telling Steven that they were together. Meanwhile, she was just covering for her friend. She finally got into the relationship that we've all been waiting for.
That's true. Okay.
What are you gonna say?
I was just gonna point out she did some naughty things.
Okay, well, what
Like,
you're saying that she was with Milo when she was?
Yeah. So she was dodging Milo the entire time. She wasn't happy with Milo. She didn't really break up with Milo when she was starting to having feelings for Steven. Milo came, and remember we said like he didn't do anything wrong. Again, it was cringe because he was kind of like you could tell it wasn't anything between those two, but like he shows up and she's about to kiss Steven on the dance floor, like, and then she yells at him for not knowing her middle name, which I understand the point of that, guys. Like, I really do.
I got you.
But the apple bong thing was pretty funny.
Doesn't make you naughty.
It doesn't make no. It doesn't make you naughty. I'm just saying. That's all.
All right, Steven.
Wait, I take it back. Can I put Taylor on the nice list?
Yeah, we can make it an edit for you.
Thank you.
Steven.
Nice. So nice. Like, big brother of the year, nice. And friend of the year.
Okay. I think there's a bigger argument for Steven on the naughty list than Steven on the nice list.
Because he was infiltrating the
Yes, because he was like the
was,
one actively pushing.
He was home wrecking?
Actively home wrecking.
Okay.
I'm not going to put him there.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying there's a bigger case for it.
On the naughty list. Okay. I put him on the nice list. he was there for Conrad. Remember the beach scene between those two with the whole panic attack thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but he was so mean to Billy.
In the beginning
Oh
episode.
my God. Oh, I don't know if I can get over that. Oh, but then he brought her blueberry pie. Does that get him off the naughty list? I think he was nice. I think he's a good friend, but he also did some naughty things. Man, him and Taylor. Peas in a pod, those two.
He's in a pod. All right, we're at the 5 minute warning here.
Okay.
Uh, Cameron. He's
Not
can't be anything but a nice list.
I think he lives on the nice list always. Always.
John Conklin.
I
Nice
think he
list. He's
also
always
lives
lives on the nice
I think
list.
he always lives on the nice list. Yeah.
Susanna Fisher.
See, here's the thing with Susanna. I think she's one of those characters that always technically lives on the nice list, but there was some season 2 stuff. Season 2 was where we started to see other sides of her through the lens of the Julia character. So Susanna wasn't always nice.
Right. I think she's always putting on the, her Instagram is always
Yes.
putting on the front of being
Yeah.
on the nice list. But yeah, there are some, like even with her kids and, auctioning them off to Belly,
Right.
some weird shit there.
Right. Yeah. Like, so I
Uh,
think that was, yeah, I would
you
probably
feel
put
me?
her on the naughty list for season 2.
Sky.
Hmm. Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
Laurel. She was
Laurel
kind
was,
of naughty
he
and
was kind
she was
of,
mean to, she was, not as attentive as you would have wanted.
yeah, after the Susanna thing, she kind of became a recluse and like wasn't as involved.
Right.
She was super judgmental of Belly and how hurt Belly was, but wouldn't talk to her about it and like grieve together. She ended up saving the day, but if we gave Aunt Julia a naughty, and if we gave Susanna a little bit of a naughty, then I think Laurel's probably also a little bit. She's more naughty this season than she was last season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Belly.
Oh, Belly. I think Belly's on the naughty list.
I would say the same thing.
Belly's on the naughty list.
Adam Fisher.
Hang on. What was the most naughty thing that you think Belly did?
The most naughty thing that she does is plays this game.
the
The entire
entire
game. The
the
entire
entire
game.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Fisher.
Adam Fisher is on the naughty list. Totally on the naughty list.
He didn't have any redeemable
He got
endings.
shoehorned into selling the house and then said a bunch of crazy shit to Laurel about how it's not even their house and then got confronted and then finally was like,
Is there a role?
you could be empathetic to him because he was just like, being here is hard. It's hard.
How much? This is not a burning question, but let's throw it out there. How much John Conklin and Adam Fisher do you think there could be in season 3? I feel like they're kind of
There's a lot.
okay. Tell me.
Well, if they keep with the marriage and the marriage proposal, there's gonna be a lot of Jared trying to get at his trust to fund the wedding. Adam, in the book, Adam funds the wedding against Laurel's wishes, and John is kind of caught in the middle because, like, between John and Laurel, Laurel's more of like the parent who is gonna put their foot down if their 19-year-old daughter's getting married to her boyfriend.
Okay,
And I think John kind of gets caught in the middle. Like, he doesn't agree with it, but
but he's like,
he's not gonna skip the wedding. And then if there's a wedding, they're definitely there.
okay. So how about this? Keeping with this theme, which character do you think has run its course?
Ooh.
Probably Aunt Julia. Potentially?
No, I
Are
think.
they gonna kind of shoehorn her as a friend
Well, do you
moving
know how they're
forward?
gonna? Well, I don't even think it's shoehorning. I think the breadcrumbs have already been laid. Where does Julie and Sky live?
Julie and Sky live in Boston,
No,
New York,
no,
Pennsylvania.
West Coast,
Oh, Hawaii,
bro.
San Diego, Sacramento.
California. Were you just
Yeah,
making?
that was me.
You're just being funny. So you knew they lived in California?
I mean, when you said West Coast,
Oh, okay. Oh, but before then you didn't know.
No, I mean if
Okay,
I
well,
really
who
could have
also just moved to California?
Connie Baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So I think he has some family out there. Like he's
which
I think he's gonna avoid his real.
has a character run its course? Cam Cameron. That could be of
I feel that Cam
oh, because Cam
Cameron.
and Sky actually they could have
Oh,
legs
shoot.
moving forward.
Yeah, I think.
Milo.
Yeah, Milo's definitely out ski.
So you can't do a pull up.
Nicole has definitely because
Yeah, but we knew that.
we already knew that, but like she popped up and
That's just fan service.
I agree. All right.
All right. We did Adam Fisher. Last one.
Oh boy,
Connie Baby.
naughty.
What?
All right, I'll put it this way. If it's
I'm
this calendar year in the show, I gotta give him naughty because a calendar year is January to when we pick up with them in early June.
okay.
And he, like the whole prom thing, he was a jerk.
The
Did,
Prama drama.
yeah, the prom drama. He let Belly essentially break up with him, didn't fight for her. Also, it takes two to tango, right? So the funeral thing, I don't think it's his fault, but it very quickly turns into like she says go to hell, he says I knew you'd be this way, starting with something with you was like a big mistake. Like it turns into a real fight, and I think it takes two to tango. So I don't love his actions there. As soon as he sees her at the beach house, he's like, what the hell is she doing here? So there's some problematic stuff there. I don't think he himself is naughty. I think he's working through it, but it's just not a good season for Connie Wani. Oh, and Ted Bundy.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Oh,
More.
and Ted Bundy, and obviously we know his true intentions, and he loves Belly, and he's a nice guy for that. And he was supposed to tell her. So then he tells her, and then takes it back. Now, I think it's because he saw them kissing outside the window, so he knew his chance was blown.
Facts.
But that's another opportunity to at least be honest and say that like he's hurt by the situation, and instead he just pretends and then leaves.
I'm getting even with Stephen. Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Damn.
Damn.
Conrad's on the naughty list, and Belly's on the naughty list,
Shit.
and Steven's on the naughty list,
I mean,
and
listen,
Taylor's on the naughty list. If we wrote these out,
we'd probably be surprised by what it looked like.
I think it just kind of goes back to how tumultuous, that's a hard word to say, tumultuous, and like roller coaster y
Roller coaster was.
season 2 was.
What are your top
Top 3.
favorite Christmas things from the Summer I Turned Pretty? Could be book, could be show.
Ooh. Okay, I think I made a list of these. Can you read the list? And
No,
then I'll give you a
no.
top
This is
3?
this. I can't prompt you. You can't be prompted. It must be
Well, the top 3 are
from your
easy.
memory.
The top 3 are easy peasy.
Snow on the beach.
Snow on the beach for sure. And when I say snow on the beach, can that include the fireplace scene, or are those separate and distinct?
You know what happens at the fireplace. Stays at the fireplace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, is it all one thing?
Yes.
It is all one thing.
Yep. Okay, so that's one.
Yeah, so one is it's funny, everybody calls it what we called it from our episode, which is the flashback frolic. So it starts to snow, they're on the beach, they're having fun, they're like playing tag on the beach. That's really cute. Invisible
Playing
string.
tag on the beach.
They were playing tag on the beach, and then they go inside.
That's what they call it these days.
And then they go inside.
And they play tag by the fireplace.
And then yeah. But it's really beautiful. It's such a beautiful scene, and it's so nice, and I love Christmas. So I would say that.
Okay, that's one.
That's
Still haven't
one.
got 2 or 3 yet.
Coco
Okay.
for sure. But okay, all the different places that Coco comes up. So Coco happens in the book. Wonderful. Coco happens in the show. Wonderful. She finds it. It's got our little Christmas cup. And the the cocoa is dusty. Like that's really good, like descriptive, funny, comedic moment.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like when they are putting the beer into the car during the summer and
I
Con
thought Coco was your favorite.
yeah,
Yeah.
Conrad's just not that guy. Like Jeremiah is constant this season, just being like, you don't have to fall to get my attention. Like just saying like these like sexual innuendo, like flirtatious things, and like Conrad never does that. So it's kind of nice. He's like, where's my Slurpee? And I thought Coco was your specialty.
Well, I guess that's two.
That's two. Three?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Where she is at home on Christmas break and she's all by herself and she decides to drive herself to cousins.
Right.
So she's got her chocolate pretzels,
The Home Alone.
right? So
Home Alone
she's
scene.
got so she's got that. But I like the Home Alone part of it. So
That's
she
good.
was she said she was watching Home Alone by herself and then she says screw it
Would
and
have done
goes to
that
the
before.
beach. And then because she had just gotten done watching Home Alone.
Ready to booby trap the house like Kevin McAllister.
Exactly, because she thinks that Conrad, who's coming into the house because he thinks she's Steven, is a
Now,
burglar.
I think if we're gonna, I always think of things and how they, how close they are to like the Norman Rockwell
Mm-hmm.
cutesy Hallmark Christmas movie type things. And in season 2, when they pull up to the house and you get that scene, that is the most beautiful Christmas visual that we get in any of the Summer I Turn Pretty. So you get to see the house.
Up to the house.
Yeah.
No, the house is like dark and dim. But you mean when they're
There's
like
decorations, dog.
Oh no, when they're driving through the town.
Playa.
There
I'm
are
telling you,
there's
there's decorations.
there are no Christmas lights on the house.
I think there's something. There's a
There are
Christmas tree.
There are none. There's a bunch of
Bro,
dead
bro,
hydrangeas.
bro, bro, bro. Pull it up. We're gonna check back on this and make an edit. But then when they're talking about the Christmas presents in the car, which we've already alluded to,
Yeah.
that's like could have been straight out of a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah.
Could have been straight out of a Christmas movie. He's wearing a sweater,
Well,
the whole thing.
I love that whole thing. She runs downstairs to meet him. She comes outside, there's a wreath hanging on a door. She's running, there's Christmas lights in the background, and she opens the door, and that's when like she forgot her she's like wearing a sweater and he's like, you didn't bring a coat? Oh, it's so good.
All right,
That whole
pause.
drive was
Go
great.
get the pause. Go get the remote. We're gonna check this scene out. All right, what episode is Christmas?
Season 2, episode 2. All right, never mind. Okay, yeah. No, this I love. This is when the One Direction
Look at
song-
this. Look at
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
There's
yeah.
Christmas
Yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah. I thought you meant when they both pull into the beach house.
Oh, bro.
Oh, this is my favorite. I love this part.
Yeah, this is the best Christmas visual in the entire Summer I Turn Pretty landscape.
No, there's two. There's two.
When they're driving through the town, that visual. But I mean, we're getting sweaters. We're playing this from the beginning here. Season 2, sweaters. Now watch them go through the house.
Beat drop of the One Direction song. And when she walks out of the house, you see on the right side of the screen, you see the Christmas tree.
What I've been getting at. Now let's see what's popped up into the crib here.
You see all the Christmas cards?
Yep.
Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
Oh,
Bam. This is my picture here, which I'm talking about.
she comes out.
Wreath on the door, Christmas tree in the background, ribbon on the light post.
Yeah.
And then you can see the neighbor's house.
Hey,
Okay.
you know that's the stoop where Connie came with his lollipops.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Heavy is the crown for the king.
I thought you were talking. Okay, I said it's dark and there's dead hydrangeas. I thought you were talking about when they both roll up on the beach house. But yeah, great Christmas visual.
Yeah.
And the other one is when Deja Vu is playing and they're driving through the town.
You get
And
deja vu.
you see the reflection of all the Christmas lights in the windows too. Oh, it's so cute.
All right. Well, it's Christmas Eve. We are going to
Host
in about like
3 hours.
Yep. We got to go get a couple last minute Christmas presents. He's doing the 7 fishes. Any Italians out there know what we're talking about?
Do you think Anna Castellano does
Maybe
Seven
if he's
Fishes?
got an Italian grandmother.
Okay.
So we're doing 7 fishes tonight. We my family always did it, and now Vicky's taking the torch and is very good at it. Anything to cook a whole bunch of seafood.
Oh yeah.
She's in. All right.
Same
Thank
way.
you. Thank you guys for all your support. Have a happy holiday. Safe holiday.
Yeah. Also, Happy New Year, right? If we don't get to you,
2024. Woo, 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 woo.
do you? So the writer's strike is over now.
Okay.
They're supposed to start filming in March.
Cool.
You know what that means for us? We will be in Wilmington probably in March.
Yeah, we're trying to buy a house in Wilmington.
Exactly. And
Condo.
we'll see if the kids are around. Um,
We're
but
gonna try and buy a house in Wilmington, a second like a condo, and then theme it to be the Summer I Turn Pretty, and have anyone who wants to go there have like I'm staying at the Summer I Turn Pretty house.
oh, we're gonna decorate
Yeah,
it
we're
with
gonna
like
decorate it.
memorabilia and
Yeah,
stuff.
and then people who want to go do the tour and all that stuff,
Yeah.
will be able to.
But
That's like the dream.
don't break everyone's hearts here, but I want your honest answer.
What?
Season 3, 2020, end of 2024, early
They're not gonna.
2025.
They only release it in spring or summer, so I don't think there's any chance of
Really?
2024. No.
I guess I would want it in parts. I'd rather have it in parts than have to wait a really long time. For it?
Oh, did we talk about Spotify Wrapped and all those?
No.
Well, thanks to all the people who are top fans, all that stuff. Thanks to anyone who supports it all.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Better with Glasses Pod.
At Better with Glasses Pod on Instagram.
betterwithglassespod@gmail.com for any
Yep.
questions, comments, concerns.
You'll enjoy some hot chocolate.
And your
chocolate,
7 fishes.
Chocolate covered pretzels. Maybe have a rewatch of season 2, episode 2.
Come.
Go read your favorite chapters from the book.
Come.
So long as they're the same as my
Shay,
favorite
come.
chapters. You knocked Junior Mint over.
It's okay. We got Shay. Come.
And
Down.
for all you on YouTube, our dog just made a guest appearance. So anyhow, thanks everyone for listening, and we'll see you next time.